Hey everyone, this is Coach E. Allen. This is the Game Ready podcast. I'm not really feeling the best. I'm fighting this cold that I've had over the last several days, and I've tried to make it a point to be more consistent with this podcast and really get my thoughts and my intentions, out while using this platform that I've been really trying to develop over the last couple years. This has been the last 13 months have been really just a tough, probably one of the toughest years of my life. And I'm not a soft person. I'm not a person that kind of shrinks from any kind of conflict or anything like that. But I'm a little tired. I'm just be honest with you. It's been a real grind over the last year and a half. And usually you kind of look back and you see why it happened. And there's one thing that I know there's things that I need to correct that I'm doing that I just I continue to kind of slip back into the same mode of action, if you want to say that produces this result that does not produce anything but just more anxiety. I've been in this industry since 2012, and I've had my own place since 2014, and I kind of willed this whole thing to happen. And when I started, it was a situation where it's something that kept me up at night. And usually when something keeps me up at night, I know I need to do it. So I jumped in head first and willed this thing into existence. And I've been, as with anybody who started something new, you don't know what you're dealing with until you actually go through some trials. And I've been going through a number of trials on my own, and a lot of them have been self-inflicted because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I'm still figuring that out too. I have a good idea what I'm doing, but the details. I'm trying not to make any mistakes, and I think that may be one of the things that's kind of put me in a position where I'm kind of stagnant, and in my business, it should grow like I need it to, but you just get kind of get gun shy, especially when you get knocked down a number of times and you keep on producing the same result. And you don't want to get knocked down too many more times. But I know I love what I do. I know I have a purpose in what I do, which is to help people move better. And I know that I have a mission that is valid, that can help people it's just some major details that go along with that I'm missing the boat on, which is really the financial aspect of it. Is making things work financially. You know, making things work to where it makes sense financially to continue to do what I do and not be distracted by other things that possibly I could be doing that could be a lot more beneficial financially. But you know, I don't know if I'll be as fulfilled doing something else. And that's the part that I'm really dealing with, and you know, it's coming to a head right now. There's a lot of uhs and ums because I'm at a point where I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired of the you know, this process of learning and being on this island and doing things, you know, all by myself, which is cool. You know, I chose this life to do it on my own, but after a certain point, it helps to have somebody to bounce some ideas off of, which I thought I had that when I hired a mentor ship program back 11 months ago, and that didn't turn out the way that I thought it would, and I think more than likely it didn't turn out the way I thought it would because I probably didn't know how to use the mentorship program in the best way that it was intended. And I missed the boat on a bunch of things due to my own mistakes, and then at a certain point, I became overwhelmed with a lot of different things, man. And right now it's really hard for me to continue to provide this service and me continue to feel anxiety like I do on a daily basis. I can't continue to do this. I gotta figure something else. I gotta figure out a way to manage this on my own, and manage this in a way where I don't put myself in a position where I'm wearing my own health and well-being down, and I end up dying early or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna die early. I don't think I am, but it's a situation where I'm at a crossroads. I'm at the largest crossroads I've been at since I started this, and usually I can see my way out of some things, but at this point, I don't know if I have the time to see my way out of this situation that I'm in right now, which is to make this thing work financially. You know, with the turn in the economy and with the way things have gone, I don't know. You know, I'm being positive about it, and I'm an optimistic person, but I'm also a realistic person, and I want to make sure that I'm putting myself in a position where I am not putting my own health and well-being at risk due to some ideal that this is something that I need to do right now. I do love what I do, I'm blessed to have built this company up to the point that it is right now, but I need some help, and I don't know. I don't know where to go to get the help. And and one thing I say that I do need, I would love to have a trainer come on that has the same passion and the same willingness to learn as I do when it comes to training clients. And I haven't really looked to see if that exists, but I really do need help in that aspect. And if anyone knows of any trainers in the Orlando area that want to have a place to train their clients, when they work at a big box gym, they work at or they work at a at another private boutique type gym, or even like a performance training facility where they're up underneath someone, but they have their own set of clients that they want to train on their own. I would love to talk to them and see if we can work out a deal where they can come in here and they can use my space. As if we can hammer out a schedule that works for both of us, or a trainer who just wants to start learning, and I can start them off with 1 or 2 clients, and really those will probably be youth clients, youth athletes. I can start them off with 2 youth athlete clients, and we can move from there. And it will allow me to focus on the other side of my business, which is the marketing, and which is to really develop that aspect of what I'm doing.